All right.
Right.
Natasha,
Yes.
how are we doing today?
I'm feeling okay. Recovering from a cold. Unfortunately, the New York flu or whatever is going around.
Oh God, winter just needs to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, welcome to the podcast.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I feel like this is such a crazy situation because we were Tumblr mutuals for like
Mhm.
more than 10 years.
Yes.
And we just met like for the first time, just so happened to both be in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went from Tumblr, somehow connected on Instagram. I don't know
Yeah.
how we even found each other on Instagram. And
Yeah.
then we just met maybe about a month ago
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Crazy
I-
small world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first question that I always ask is like, what is your first memory of the internet?
I was a MySpace girly. My first, actually, let me not lie. There was this blog website called Blogspot. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, yes, I had one.
I had one because I just was a kid that like I just felt like I had nothing but time. Like I'm the youngest, so like at times I felt like an only child. So I just like I want to like write out how I'm feeling. So I started on Blogspot, and then someone I followed on Blogspot had a Tumblr, and she introduced me to Tumblr, and that's how I like transitioned over. But I initially started on MySpace. I was a very like basic MySpace user. I was coding. I was listening to music. Whoa, we were all coding. We were all coding. We were all making our own layouts. Like I was doing that. I don't know. I was just like connecting with my friends from school.
Yeah.
Nothing deep. And then once I got on Blogspot and then started on Tumblr, that is when it all started. Like my being chronically online. That's how we got here.
We love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. So okay, so once you got on Tumblr, like what made you fall in love with the best website of all time?
No, literally, like I had to stop myself from saying literally because I always say
Yeah, I always say.
what Tumblr, what I liked about it was that one, it made me feel like kind of less alone, like not in an emo way, but I was like, oh, there are people, especially like Black people, they're young Black people that also like this type of music. There are young Black people that are also interested in these types of books and like things like that. And then I would follow my friends and I was like, oh, like I feel like I'm getting to know you better because the things you're reblogging, or is it reblogging?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
reblogging. The things you're reblogging, I'm like, oh, like that's you. Okay, cool. It was like a different way to like connect with strangers, of course, and like people you already knew. And
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like what was cool about Tumblr is that like your Tumblr blog was almost like what the inside of your brain looked like.
100%.
And like it was just such a wonderful way of expression.
Yeah.
And okay, so you mentioned like the emo thing.
Yeah.
So like it's like what kind of like Tumblr user were you? Because I feel like even though it was all kind of I guess like a hipster, there were like subcategories of like I don't know nerds, like yeah, emo kids, hippies. So like what subcategory were you?
To be honest, I was a bit of like everything. I feel I wanted to be a hipster, but I really liked like emo music and like metal at the time. And I also was like really into I people might like I don't care, but like I learned about like MF Doom from Tumblr. So like I also wanted to start getting into like old rap like from that. So I was just like everything at once. I feel like I was trying to figure out who I was. Tumblr was just such a mix that I felt like I didn't even have to choose, to be honest. I was like,
yeah, like you could be whoever you wanted. Yeah,
literally any day. Like it depends on whatever I'm reblogging or whatever's on the timeline or our feed. I don't even remember the terminology. We'll get to that. Well, whatever was on there, I was just like, well, this is who I am for today or just for this hour. Like, did you feel that way? Like you felt like you had to like choose one or?
So I feel like my Tumblr aesthetic changed like so frequently, and I feel like that was the reason why I love Tumblr because it was kind of a way of like finding your personality.
Yeah,
like especially at a young age. Like, you were just able to kind of like switch aesthetic and just like kind of find the one that fit you for that time, and that is like I guess like true to human nature because we are not always like one person. We're always changing. And so, yeah, that's really what I loved about Tumblr.
Yeah. It was different.
Yeah.
And I personally enjoy, these pictures are distracting me. But I love when I would follow like again, like going back to my friends, like having like mutuals with your friends, and like you would almost have like inside jokes on your little like Tumblr timeline. It was very cute. Yeah. And I think there was like a DM function too. Like that was
Yeah, like
fun.
the inboxing, and then people like you could either show your username or not, and like
Oh, you could be
they would be so
anonymous.
juicy.
Yeah. I mean,
that.
that definitely. I feel like it was tea. Also, like cyberbullying was definitely on the up and ups. Like, yikes. I feel like it depends. Like, I can't say for like my group of friends, but I feel like people were sending the craziest things anonymously that you would never say.
Okay,
in
yeah,
their
true,
actual
yeah.
profile.
I guess that's like the nature of the internet.
know.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You mentioned like how you had a lot of friendships on there. Like, did you also have the experience that like it was almost like you would have like one friendship with the same person in real life, but then like a different friendship with that same person on Tumblr?
100%. Because it's like being in like school or something, we didn't really have the time to talk about like those like deeper things, or like, hey, I saw you reblog some like weird shit last night. What was that about?
Yeah.
On Tumblr, I could inbox you like, yo, like, what's this about? What is good or bad? Like, are you okay? Or like, oh, tell me more about this. Like, it was like two different people, but it was more free on Tumblr though.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I felt like it almost brought me closer to my friends, and like yeah, like they were able to see like the real me on Tumblr, because obviously like yeah, like high school, it's like
Different.
and we all know what that's
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So were you like what is the like Tumblr word for a Finsta? Like a I don't know. Because like for me I had like my main blog, and then I had like my secret blog.
I was just so like, oh, it's either this or nothing, because I've just been like recently introduced to like Finsta, Instagrams, and like private Twitter pages. Like with me on Tumblr, I was like, it's either I say it here or I don't. I also felt like people weren't really like watching my page, not in a bad way. I just felt like, oh, no one really cares. Like I'm just me. And I also didn't really post personal things like that.
Okay, that's probably smart.
Yeah.
There's one or two things I look back.
Why did you post that?
like you know the read more function?
Yes.
Where you like you would like put like deep dark.
Oh my gosh, you're like bringing up so much stuff for me. That stuff was so cool to me.
Like,
that's coding to me.
Yeah.
HTML. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, and like yeah, I feel like okay, like you work with children. Yeah, so like I'm interested to hear like how you think that like social media is like impacting them, and like what we could maybe take away from like the social media of that time to like bring to now.
I think with like TikTok, maybe Twitter, and honestly they're mainly on TikTok and Instagram, and they all have like Finstas, especially like our fifth graders, like middle school kids or whatever. I do feel like they just, in a good and bad way, they are exposed to more. Like they're aware of what's going on around them. They're aware of like world news that might not be like on the actual like mainstream media or whatever. But in a bad way, I feel like they have access to like certain things, and I'm like, whoa, like what's that about? Like obviously like there's cyberbullying, people might be sharing like private photos or private videos, like things like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're young, but like we've already had to have conversations about like, okay, well, why did you send that DM? Like it's things that
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's just like, how do I police that? Like I'm not your parent, and it's your Instagram. I do feel like it was the same back then for us, but like I don't know, it's different nowadays. Like we had Vine and stuff, but
oh my god, Vine.
Yeah, which was like literally like that was the realest. 5 to 7 seconds, done.
Okay.
Whereas TikTok can go up for like 2 minutes, and like,
wait, did TikTok steal the idea from Vine?
I wonder. I feel like maybe TikTok was like, we could be Vine but better and like longer, but there was beauty in Vine. It was so to the point, and like you literally had like 5 to 7 seconds to make me laugh. Like that's talent. Whereas with TikTok, the fact that you could do a whole skit on TikTok, sometimes it creeps me out, because I'm like, yo, this is kind of insane, like for a 1 to 2 minute video. So
you can do 30-minute videos on TikTok now.
You can. It's up to 30. Like what? I like refuse to download TikTok, but I'm obsessively on Instagram Reels. So Yeah, I'm not any better.
So I actually have a surprise for you.
Okay.
So you say that you're a Tumblr girl, but can you
Yeah.
prove it?
I think I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for a Tumblr quiz
Yeah.
that I made up?
No, yeah, I'm actually. Yeah.
So if you get
What's my prize?
if you get 50%, then you pass.
Okay, fair. What do I win?
Okay. You'll find that out when it happens.
Okay, noted.
So, okay, what year was Tumblr created?
Screaming. Okay, I feel like it was created in like the 2008 realms.
Ooh,
9?
Okay.
2008 or 9.
Interesting. Okay,
That's
yeah.
my final answer.
You'll find out that.
Okay,
You'll find
okay,
out that.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Question number 2. What type of body hair was popularly used as a prop in photos on Tumblr?
Body hair.
Yeah.
Wait, meaning like what would people like? Wait, tell me more.
So wait.
Tell me more. Body hair was frequently was used as a prop.
Like, okay, like there was a specific type of body hair that was used as a prop.
Is it like armpits?
No, well, I'm not going to tell you that.
Oh, okay. Body hair though.
I'm sure you know it. Just think.
Used as a prop. Used as a prop.
I'll give you a hint if you.
Yeah, hint, please. Yeah, you get a hint.
Huh? Hint?
Yeah.
Okay. It's. No, this hint is so obvious. Okay. Okay, they usually do it on their hand.
They drew it out their hat. Pubic hair or something?
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more.
On their hands.
I'm gonna give you one more guess.
Yeah. Oh, one more guess. Oh, there's gonna be one more. Hey, I'm like, yeah. It's not pubic.
Okay, I'll give you one more hint. Oh no, that's way too obvious.
I unibrow. I don't freaking know.
So okay.
Unibrow.
It's okay. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I'm interested to hear.
So, question number 3. Name one celebrity who was the reigning queen of being reblogged.
What does she do? Because there were a few.
Okay, okay, music.
Reigning queen of being reblogged. It's not Beyonce. It wasn't Beyonce. Was it Solange? Am I close? In that realm?
In that realm. More, I guess, closer to Beyonce, but
Closer to Beyonce.
I mean, I feel like Beyonce is in her.
Yeah. Reblogged. And she does music. What kind of music she do?
She had our indie.
It's not Taylor Swift. It is. It's Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I'm wrong. I don't think that's right.
Okay, interesting.
To be fair, it's not right.
Okay,
But
okay.
I just have to give an answer.
Okay. Okay. What was the name of the famous parody fanfiction by a still unknown author that was initially published on Tumblr? Oh God, are these too hard? I thought I was going.
You didn't write fan fiction though. Everyone had such good fan.
But this is like the most, one of the most.
Is it like racy? Like it was like got your heart beating?
Possibly.
I feel like I know. I'm blanking though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm blanking.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Twilight.
Oh.
No, like it's not Twilight, but
yeah. To be fair, I don't know the answer, but I feel like I read that fan fiction too.
Okay.
Like, I remember feeling something when I read that.
Okay. This is actually one that you mentioned. What was the name of the Tumblr feed?
Dashboard. Yay. I know I got that one right. That one I feel very confident about. My dashboard.
Were you ever a fan of Lorde?
Oh, Lorde. Yeah. Oh, you know what's crazy? I just saw today that I think she went like 14 times platinum for Royals.
Oh,
and it just Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas just went 14 times platinum. Like,
Wait,
last.
what?
Yeah, like I didn't know she was hitting numbers like that.
Yeah, I mean, me neither. That's so crazy.
The
to
Royals
me.
went triple platinum for me.
Was it? I mean, it was big, but I didn't realize it was that
Hey,
big.
Lord was actually huge. I think we really underestimate like her influence.
Yeah, I was really into her, but actually, Royal was probably my least favorite. Really? Yeah, I feel like that often happens with like singers. Like it's like always the most mainstream song that
Like no,
I like the least. Yeah, but like she has a song where she like because she was very much on Tumblr. Like she was very much like using Tumblr. I think she's like the famous person who like used Tumblr the most. And like she has a song where she mentions like the notes from my admirers fill the dashboard. And I'm always like, yes, like every time I hear that.
she repping and period.
Yeah. Anyway,
These are hard. I'm not gonna lie. These are like this is a proper like pop quiz.
damn. Okay. I might have to lower the pass rate, but let's say I believe in you.
Oh wait, that dashboard question made me feel like very confident.
Okay, oh yeah, you're doing better than you think.
Am I? Okay.
Which shape became the unofficial symbol of Tumblr?
Shape?
Yeah.
It wasn't a triangle.
I don't know. Was it?
Shape of Tumblr? Shape of Tumblr?
So, like not shape of Tumblr, but like it became like the symbol. People would like use it as a sign. Pass. Okay. I don't know. Okay. If you've been fighting this hard, you're gonna hate this next question.
Okay, let me hear it.
Like I honestly didn't know the answer. Like I just found online that apparently it was a fake, so I just want to know if you know it.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Okay. What is the answer to I like your shoelaces?
Thanks, I tied them myself.
Okay.
That was wrong, but I don't.
Interesting. Okay.
Let me rock.
Okay. Are you ready for this last question?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
So this is more of an open-ended question. Okay. So I want you to build a quintessential Tumblr outfit from head to toe. You can be as detailed as you want, including accessories. You can add, I don't know, makeup. You can add anything. Just let your creativity flow.
So you have to start off with a hat that says swag. Definitely need a swag hat that's like tilted to the side. You might get some like fake glasses with no prescription, possibly. Now the top, I'm going to come back to the top, but I know what the bottom is. They're stockings, cross stockings. Well, stockings with crosses on them. And then you're going to put on some high-waisted jeans that are very short, but whatever. They have some rips on them. You're wearing black Jeffrey Campbell Litas. With or without the spikes, it's up to the user. But for drama, you can add.
They had ones with spikes. I feel like that's somewhere in like the depths of my memories.
They had ones with like spikes on them, the American flag ones. You're gonna put on some Litas. The top is gonna be some type of like Aztec-y Forever 21 type of shirt. That's a V-neck. The necklace is gonna be that outer necklace, not like when you shake it, the whole body moves. You might even have outer earrings in. You're gonna have a cardigan over it too, also from Forever 21. And what else? I don't know what your bag is, but whatever. You'll figure out your bag. But I don't know what kind of bags were we wearing back then?
The only bag that I can think of is that like American Apparel tote bag.
American Apparel. You know why? I want to change the top. You're wearing an American Apparel crop top. Very expensive crop top that you somehow got the money for. I had like little jobs here and there. Half of my money went to American Apparel. I had like disco pads. I had the writing pads.
I still have my disco
pads. I actually feel regret for selling them, but I sold them. But the writing pads I actually like a lot.
They were nice.
No, they're actually cute.
You still have that?
No, I sold them. I used to have so much American Apparel, but now it's Los Angeles Apparel, and it's a little bit different now.
What?
I used to have the tennis skirt too. which I want back again.
Oh, you're so lucky that you lived in America. I was in Hong Kong just like, wow.
Oh, it was. Wait, I felt like they had like a store, but it didn't.
Yeah, the first time I was able to shop there was when I moved to Vienna. Yeah.
And were you wearing like the velvet crop top? Do you remember the velvet crop top?
Not the crop top, but I had like a velvet mini dress.
You know that gel. The bodysuits. Their bodysuits ate. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like they had good clothes. It was just like
the price, and still to this day, it's still kind of wild.
And yeah.
But yeah, I think that's my final fit. You're wearing an American Apparel crop top, a cardigan, owl necklace, owl earrings. Your hair's kind of like, I mean, if you're a black girl, you might be wearing some type of leave out with like some random tracks or something. If you're a white girl, your hair's like teased or something.
That swooping bang.
Yeah. You definitely need the swooping bang and the hat swag. I know they used to say it stands for something we all got or something.
Wait, what? It actually. Okay.
I don't know. And yeah, stockings, jeans, shorts, high-waisted jeans that you thrifted, and your Jeffrey Campbellitas, and you're good to go.
Beautiful.
I see it in my head. I'm like, I wouldn't wear that today, but I'm like, I feel that.
Ooh, but then the stockings have to be ripped.
Yeah, you might have some rips like around the thigh, like just like we don't even know how you got the leggings on. Well, the stockings, but you're locking it. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. All right, are you ready?
I am actually.
Okay, let's go through the answers. So the answer to what year was Tumblr created? You're very close.
Yeah, was I?
So I think I might actually give that one to you.
For real?
It's 2007.
Oh, okay.
You said 2008. So
I knew it.
Enough.
I was like, that was like the age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, the answer to what type of body hair was probably used as a photo prop with a mustache.
Oh, you're so right. Many people got the tattoo.
Yeah.
You're so right. They would have glasses that would have like the chain. Oh, I felt kind of close because I said unibrow. So obviously you can't give it to me.
Okay, I'll think about it.
No, think about it. I'm just being so serious.
Okay, so the name of the celebrity musician who was the reigning queen of being reblogged. So like I think it was Taylor Swift was one of them, which you said.
Okay.
And then there was also Lana Del Rey.
Lana, how can I? It's funny that Marina notes too. Oh, Lana and Marina and the Diamond.
Marina, yes. Oh my god. Yeah, that's like on my dashboard, they were like the two.
Of course.
Yeah, and like
that's so insane. Yeah, of course, Lana.
Yeah.
True, man. True.
Okay, you still got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the name of the famous parody fan fiction that was first published on Tumblr is 50 Shades of Grey.
That's so funny because my mind just didn't go there. But
really?
But I bought like all the books though, even though I was quite young. Like I read all.
Yeah. I've seen all the movies.
We used to read it in school.
And how did you get through all the books?
At that time I didn't really have, I don't know how to explain it, but like my taste was like different. I like if I read that today, I'm like, this is poor writing. But back then you're just young and you're like, oh, this is racy. Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't really thinking about her actual writing, and like my standards for authors was quite low.
Okay. Yeah. Oh god. I feel you. Okay, so wait, where am I? Okay, so you answered this one correctly. What was the name of the Tumblr?
I did more. Yeah.
Okay, so the answer of the shape that became the unofficial symbol of Tumblr was a triangle.
It was.
Yeah, you actually got it right. Like you're like not the triangle, but I was like, yeah,
because something came to mind. I don't know why we used the triangle, but that's what came to mind. I'm like, we use triangles.
Yeah,
I don't know where that came from.
I don't know how that became picture, but yeah, triangles. So it's the answer to what is the answer to I like your shoelaces is apparently thanks. I got them from the president. Which I never heard of, but I read online that like in America, how Tumblr users would like identify each other in public was that like so for example, they would like see someone who like looked like a Tumblr user, but they would test the fact if they were really a Tumblr user by asking, where'd you get it?
I don't think that was on my side of Tumblr. I'm sorry. We weren't doing that. Even if I could tell someone was like definitely on Tumblr, I was too shy to even like open my mouth and say anything.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I don't think that was on the POC side of Tumblr.
I feel like, yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, it was probably just like a niche thing. But I'm glad I'm not the only one that does it though.
That's funny.
Okay, and yeah, okay, so you built a quintessential Tumblr algorithm.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, you passed. Congratulations.
I did?
Yes.
When I get like 60?
Okay, then let me actually count.
Let's do the math.
Okay. You got 5 out of 8.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Well done. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
I had back a lot of like memories for me.
It's so fun. I
Yeah.
it up.
Oh no, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah. Is there anything else about Tumblr that like
Notes.
yeah, feel free.
There's an interesting piece of Tumblr that is on Twitter now, but like people finding love on Tumblr.
Really?
Like couples meeting from Tumblr and like doing the long distance and then eventually meeting in real life. I saw that a lot on Tumblr. Mainly strangers, like people I didn't know. But I was very much like involved in their relationships, of course. Especially when I was following both of them. I was like, in this. But yeah, there were a lot of couples and obviously like people hooking up via Tumblr. That's carried over into Instagram and Twitter, of course. It was kind of a dating site. It did become a dating site after a while.
I feel like that's such a good place to meet a significant other, though.
Yeah,
see like such an authentic side.
What they are actually like for real.
Yeah.
And then for me, I discovered like more alternative, like I guess like Alte music, like Nigerian Alte music via Tumblr. Because I was like, oh,
that exists.
Yeah, it's just like music that's not necessarily Afro beats, but it's just different. It's a horrible explanation for Alte, but like you're just different from. You probably did go to school and like get the degree, but now you're like making music and stuff, which is like fun beats and stuff. So I discovered.
Are there any artists, Alte artists that you recommend?
Cruel Santino, Dunsey the Engine, Deto Black.
They're all from Nigeria?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anyone else. I'm definitely not remembering people Bodge. But yeah, like I found all those people off Tumblr. So yeah, that's really it. And also Tumblr was also for me a source of news. Because I wasn't watching the news, and then I would see things like obviously like BLM, like that's how I found out about like the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff on Tumblr.
I never came like back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I never came across that on Tumblr.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it just depends on who you follow, who you're mutually.
I mean, I was following quite a lot of people who like spoke about like similar issues, and like social activism was such a huge part.
It really was. Yeah, that's where. I guess the term SJWs, like I guess that's where it like pioneered from.
What is SJW?
Like a social justice warrior, and people say it to like as a diss, but like some people are SJWs, and that's okay.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you fight for? But no, I really miss my Tumblr days. I've tried Pinterest, but I was like, nothing hits like Tumblr. I've considered making a blog again, but I want to be less online, so I'm just like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I am trying to slowly cut back.
God, my podcast is probably not helping.
No, but like this is fun. So no, I don't mind this at all.
What makes you want to be less online?
It's affecting my productivity, I feel. Personally. Like I am a productive person, but it's like I could be doing more. And sometimes I'll do any little thing. I'm like, all right, 10-minute social media break. It's like, girl, like get off. So but don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. I love Reels, which is basically TikTok. I love Reels. I love Twitter. Instagram is kind of my least favorite right now, but Twitter and Reels, even though Reels is on Instagram, but still.
Like, why is Instagram your least favorite? It's also getting to be my least favorite, but I want to hear why.
I'm just kind of tired of it. Like, I have even posted like a picture in a little bit. I prefer to just post stories now, like 24 hours here, then it's gone.
Yeah, I feel like no one really does posts anymore. It's all about
over it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do a dump. I don't mind a like. Yeah, I love like. Yeah, I love dumps. But as for like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even care what you're posting on Instagram. Like, I don't care to know this. Like, Twitter is funny. I go on Twitter for the jokes, like the memes and the news. Like, I learned I think one thing about me I've learned about myself is that I want to be informed. I want to come to my own conclusions, which can be tough on social media, but like I just like
For
knowing.
sure.
And I feel like
Yeah.
Twitter is now my source of really knowing what's going on around me.
Has
Yeah.
it changed much since it became X? Like I've never really been on Twitter.
It's changed a bit. Like, there's just little things that are faulty, like just silly little things. Like maybe when you're trying to like go back to a tweet that you saw, you've lost the tweet now. Like if you exit the app, like little things like that that become big things eventually. But not much has changed. I mean, the person who owns X, I feel like he's trying to run it to the ground, but that's a whole different conversation.
The person who owns X that shut off your name.
No, we can't name him because we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, do you think it's still possible to like make friends online? Like
100%.
before, really?
I do. I think Instagram is a great way to make friends. I mean, let's say you do go outside, you leave your house and you meet someone.
Sean Carter.
You might have to leave your
In
house.
2023.
You might have to step outside. Perhaps you go somewhere, I don't know, maybe a book club, you meet someone, you connect on Instagram or Twitter, and that might start a friendship from there. I prefer to like follow someone on Twitter. I'm like, what are you tweeting? What is on your mind? What's important to you? Because Instagram is more, what is the word? Not shallow, but a surface level a bit to me.
I feel like Instagram is for flexing, and that's it. Like that's
Because I'm never gonna like post me crying on Instagram.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna show you, oh, here's what I went on vacation, but you don't even know like the blood, sweat, and tears that like I've been going through to earn this vacation. So Instagram, I don't want to be real. I actually don't, but I have to find this balance between like, okay, you could see me, but I actually don't want you to like get to know me too much. Like it's like a weird internal battle because it's like don't get too familiar.
Yeah, but then it's so hard because once people see, for example, you going on your vacation, they work, that's like the one image that they have of you.
She's always traveling,
and like I don't know if you feel this with like I don't know like like having African family members, especially like there's that pressure of like, oh, you're enjoying like
have money.
Yeah,
it's just like I'm enjoying because what else is there to do? I you know like the world is coming to an end. Yeah, like let's travel, please.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I feel. But yeah. Instagram is reflecting. Now that you say that, now that I really think about it, like
for sure.
And if someone did post themselves crying, I'd be kind of like nervous. Like I probably would be like, "Are you okay? Like what's going on?" Because to me, that's like an actual cry for help. Like for you to post that's like, "Yo, are you good?" Like what's going on?
Yeah, I feel like TikTok is like now like the authenticity app. Like honestly, from the way that you're talking about like the type of social medias that you like, I mean, I kind of don't want to recommend someone to go on TikTok, but I feel like you would like to.
I'm not gonna lie, people have told me like, why don't you go on TikTok?
Yeah,
like I don't know.
I don't know, like I feel like as long as you have like a healthy relationship and boundaries, then TikTok is fine. It's just like it's like very easy to like get addicted to it.
That's what I fear because with Reels, I could be on Reels for like an hour.
Well, if you're doing that anyway, then so why should I add another one? Like,
no, but with TikTok, I would love to make TikToks one day. So we'll see what 2024 has in store.
Yeah, I mean, you can also like split the time, like 30 minutes Reels, 30 minutes.
That's actually smart. That's
but I'm such a bad influencer.
No, but it makes sense. Like, okay, my time on this app is over. Let's go to the next one since I have to schedule it in my day. Like,
I mean, I feel like because TikTok like moves so quickly, it is kind of becoming more and more like Instagram. But like, it's what
some people can go live on TikTok. I thought that was
they can.
And well, obviously we all know about like the girl, I heard her name, but the babe that like
Pinky doll?
Pinky, yeah.
I just talked about her in my last video. Like, it is so... I'm just like, what is happening?
I feel like she has like a record deal now. I don't know. Really? I don't have any sources, but like,
oh, damn.
I think she's like proper, trying to be a rapper now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
For her, though.
Yeah. Do you still follow any of the people who you like looked up to on Tumblr?
No,
like on other platforms.
No, I used to maybe like artists and stuff, but I wanted to curate my Instagram feed a little bit better, so I did unfollow them. But once in a while, I'll check up on them, like, oh, how are they doing? And then I've made like friends from Tumblr, but like we're not like as close anymore, so we don't even follow each other on like the new socials on Instagram. But like the memories are always there. Like, oh, my Tumblr friend, like those are simpler times
For sure, yeah.
sweet times.
You have like a different bond if you're a Tumblr.
100%. Like that's a day one type of
Yeah,
vibe.
I feel like that's definitely where I made the most of my friends. Teenager from Tumblr. Yeah, the good old days.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. So my final question for you is: if you could upload one thing to the collective unconscious of humanity, what would it be?
If I could upload one thing, can I get an example of what someone's like uploaded or?
Oh, okay. So people have said, okay, so it can be a message that like you would upload. So one of my friends said like don't post nudes. My sister said like preserve archival imagery.
Yeah. I think for me, I've been learning like take more pictures of yourself. Even if you don't upload them, like you should know how you look like. Like you should want to remember how you look like at a certain age or a certain time in your life.
Yeah.
I used to shy away from taking pictures of myself, but now I'm like, no, like I want to remember this. Like I have been like taking more film pictures now too, just because it's easier to like save and Polaroids too. But even on your phone, just wake up, take a picture of yourself. So that's my message. Like take a picture of yourself and also be kind to yourself too, because I know sometimes that causes some type of dysmorphia, but be kind to yourself.
What made you like not want to take pictures of yourself before?
Definitely confidence, like not feeling confident in myself, and not embracing my features and who I was. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, how great is it that I do have these features and I'm me? Like for the most part, no one really looks like me. So it's like I want to take pictures of myself now.
Yeah,
I want to remember my face because I'm gonna age one day. I'm still gonna look good, but I want to remember 28-year-old me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I like sometimes when I look back at pictures of myself from like my early 20s, I like get paranoid that like I'm already like aging and stuff.
No.
And like I feel like now, like when I was younger, I was more comfortable taking pictures of myself, but now I'm like I don't want to.
That's the reverse.
Like,
No.
yeah.
Sometimes like if there's some good lighting, even if you're at home, just
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like do it like once a day for like 21 days. You've built that habit of like, oh, like I'm so fine, I'm so sexy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's such a great message. Well, thank you so much for being
having me. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see this. I'm so excited.
Yeah.